First thing that comes to mind here is an old USSR joke. China dropped an atomic bomb on USSR. 100,000 people died. In response, USSR dropped a rubber bomb on China. 10 million people died on the first day. The bomb continued jumping. Of course, the newest Russian jumping mine has nothing in common with rubber products. It is high-tech ammunition which really is able to change modern combat tactics. This is the anti-tank mine. To realize its brilliance, let's see how a common anti-tank mine works. It is metal pancake filled with explosives, which is being landfilled. Once tank or something else as heavy as tractor, for example, drives at it, the mine explodes. Such ammunition has a lot of disadvantages. The most important one is limited functionality. Tank must drive right into the mine. Even if a tank drives in 1 meter or leaves the mine between treads, there would be no explosion. That's why a lot of mines, about 100, are required to create an obstacle for invasion. Even when a tank blows up on such a mine, it is not always lethal. First of all, the tank is greatly armored from below, just for such an occasion. Secondly, even if it is deprived of its threats, for example, it still can shoot. Civilians, trucks, tractors, cars can easily drive into the mine. This mine can be defused using trolls, which are pushed in front of a heavy machinery and take all the damage. Based on these cons, we can now examine the jumping mine, which production was launched in Russia in 2020 and has been tested in real combat just the other day. It is called PTKM-1P. The first part of the name deciphers as anti-tank protective mine. It is often called just protective mine or anti-protective mine, or just jumping as known publicly. Basically, it's a cylinder the size of a 1.5 liters bottle. It weighs about 20 kilograms. Mine is in the transportation position. This ammunition is established on Earth, not buried, with special pedals. It also is equipped with acoustic and seismic sensors, meaning it is able to keep track on Earth noises and fluctuations. Based on these sensors, PTKM may detect tanks approaching from about 200 or 250 meters away. I draw your attention to the fact that mine detects the tank exactly, thus meaning it can tell the tank from the truck or a tractor by sound and machine's influence on Earth. After the tank is detected, mine turns slightly to its direction, helped by the mentioned pedals. Then, when the tank is within firing range, radius is about 100 meters, mine shoots submunition into the air. It takes off at the height of the few dozen meters, but it doesn't strike the tank. Its aim is to inspect the ground below and indicate the tank's precise location with thermal imaging, by thermal radiation from the engine. Only after the tank is located, submunition strikes it with ammunition specifically. It drops on the enemy machines from the top down, meaning hitting the turret, the roof. The missile is cumulative, that is, it burns through the armor with a stream of molten metal. PTKM is able to burn through 70 centimeters of metal armor, which is enough to penetrate any modern tank's turret. This ammunition has a lot of pros. One missile covers a radius of 100 meters, so 5 mines required to cover 1 kilometer of front line. The missile drops from the top down, which almost guarantees its breakdown. The missile doesn't hit civil machinery. The missile cannot be eliminated with tank trolls. Much more time is required for the deminers to find and disarm it, because they not only have to trace the movement of tanks, but also to check the length of a stretch of land 200 meters wide. The missile self-destructs in 10 days. This measure is intended to secure the landscape after military actions are over. Common mines may stay in the ground for decades. Only one truck with 200 of jumping mines can secure from tank attack a considerable section of the front, what exactly has been demonstrated on 29th of May. In addition, there is huge development potential. It is possible to create a whole chain of mines, managed by operators or artificial intelligence. Mines will exchange data and determine which one will strike the tank and which one will wait for the next target. Shortly, we get a weapon that is head and shoulders above the wanted javelin because it does not require manpower in the field. PTKM works with total autonomy and puts no risk at our soldiers. Let us know what you think about it. Leave your comments below and push the subscribe button.